This article contains spoilers for Edge of Spider-Verse number 3. Part of the promise of Spider-Man is that anyone can wear the mask, but Marvel reveals that not everyone should, as gaining spider powers might be the worst thing to ever happen to Black Cat. The Spider-Verse is ramping up to its next huge crossover event, and in doing so, Marvel has revived the Edge of Spider-Verse series for another volume. Serving as a jumping-in point for fans to meet Spider variants new and old, among them being an alternate universe Felicia Hardy using the moniker Night Spider. Black Cat is one of many fan-favorite characters to have a Spider variant of themselves introduced ahead of Dan Slott and Mark Bagley's The End of the Spider-Verse event that kicks off later this year. Earlier Spider-Verse stories focused more heavily on endless variants of Peter Parker and his relatives. Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Ham, Spiders-Man, Spider-Ben, Spider-Girl, Spider-Mom. It was in the wake of 2018's Into the Spider-Verse film that Spider-Verse comics began to focus less on the centrality of Peter Parker and more on the endless diversity of who could become a spider hero, like Gwen Stacy, Miles Morales, or Cindy Moon. The new volume of Edge of Spider-Verse picks up on this theme. And while some new heroes like Spider-Rex are still Peter variants, it's balanced out with the introduction of distinctly non-Parker spiders, such as Kraven's Hunter Spider, Sun Spider, and Night Spider. Introduced this week in Edge of Spider-Verse number 3 in a story by Dan Slott, Sumaya Kesjan, Brian Reber, VC's Joe Caramagna, Nick Lowe, and Devin Lewis, Night Spider is the Felicia Hardy of Earth 194. Initially indistinguishable from Earth 616's Black Cat, Hardy's life careens in an alternate direction when she receives spider powers mid-heist. Her new powers are thrilling at first, but Night Spider realizes that her abilities have quickly lost their charm. Felicia comes to see her powers as a curse since burglary is no longer a challenge. Night Spider even willingly ruins her life by turning herself over to her best friend, Detective Jean Duolf, on the off chance that escaping from prison gives Felicia some excitement to live for. Alternate universe stories are an interesting form of character study, as they allow a familiar character to be examined under unique lenses. In the case of Night Spider, she reflects a core drive at the center of both Felicia Hardy's: the thrill of the game. Black Cat is a thief unlike any other because she is not driven by desperation to survive, but instead by the joy, adrenaline, and cleverly constructed chaos of a heist. But when given Spider-Man's power set the challenge that Night Spider used to revel in has melted away. It seems a Felicia Hardy with spider powers is like a cat who managed to figure out a laser dot. Unsatisfied after no longer being able to play the game. Of course, fans reading Night Spider's story might point out that rather than quit, Felicia need only set her eyes on a more dangerous prize. Saving the Marvel multiverse and preserving the web of life and destiny is certainly a more dangerous game than cat burglary. Hopefully Felicia Hardy of Earth 194 is up to the task. If so, then perhaps Night Spider can learn that having Spider-Man's powers is not going to ruin her life forevermore. Edge of Spider-Verse number 3 is available now from Marvel Comics.